We begin with Arkansas State Trooper Robert Rome receiving information about a Chevrolet Malibu driving recklessly and at high speed. Positioned near an on-ramp, the trooper prepares to intercept the suspect vehicle as it approaches. The trooper merges onto the highway, quickly spotting traffic ahead. He accelerates rapidly, activating his emergency lights and siren as he identifies the silver Malibu reported earlier. The pursuit is now active, with speeds quickly escalating well beyond the posted limit.
We're still northbound, speeds are 107. Going up to the 6.
The pursuit reaches dangerous speeds, exceeding 120 miles per hour on the interstate. Recognizing the immediate threat to public safety, Trooper Rome maneuvers closer, preparing to execute a tactical vehicle intervention or pit maneuver to terminate the chase before the driver can cause a collision. The trooper notifies dispatch of his intention. The PIT maneuver is successful. The Malibu spins off the roadway into the median. Trooper Rome immediately transitions to a high-risk felony stop protocol, exiting his vehicle with his weapon drawn and issuing loud verbal commands to the driver.
Step out! Step out! Step out! Face away from me! Face away from me! Get down! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Oh my gosh, I just got a call from my patient and may be confirmed dead. EMS is there right now. I'm sorry, I had my hands on and trying to get there. I'm on the phone with 911 right there.
The female driver complies and is taken into custody. Visibly distressed, she tells the trooper she was speeding because she received a call that a patient of hers was dying and EMS was present. She pleads with the trooper to take her there. However, the trooper later searched the vehicle, revealing a conflicting discovery. Despite the driver's emotional plea regarding a dying patient, a subsequent search of her vehicle yielded results inconsistent with a simple emergency response. Troopers located a pound of suspected marijuana, over 65 grams of hydrocodone, and more than $2,100 in cash. The video includes a brief interior camera view showing the driver's distress after being placed in the patrol car. We join Arkansas State Police Trooper Ethan Sanders roadside. A black Ram pickup truck passes his location, prompting the trooper to immediately pull out and initiate a traffic stop. The situation rapidly escalates as the truck fails to yield, initiating a high-speed pursuit. The pursuit quickly intensifies on this rural highway, with speeds climbing rapidly. Watch as the trooper navigates through civilian traffic, exceeding 120 miles per hour while attempting to close the distance with the fleeing pickup. Recognizing the danger posed by the continued pursuit at extreme speeds, Trooper Sanders identifies an opportunity. He skillfully positions his patrol unit and executes a precision immobilization technique, or pit maneuver, aiming to bring the chase to a conclusion. The pit maneuver successfully sends the suspect vehicle careening off the road into the brush. Trooper Sanders immediately exits his vehicle, weapon drawn, and approaches the crashed truck, issuing loud, clear commands to the driver inside.
Step out of the vehicle! Step out of the fucking vehicle.
I got my hands up. I don't know. I just told you.
Get on the ground right now.
Okay. There's something in my pocket.
What is? Don't touch it.
I'm not touching it. My hands are up. Look.
Get on the ground. Right now.
Okay. Don't shoot me.
I'm not going to shoot you.
Please don't shoot me.
Get on the ground.
The driver complies, exiting the vehicle with his hands raised. He immediately admits to stealing the truck and makes several increasingly erratic and bizarre statements referencing Satan and asking for help. The trooper maintains control and proceeds to take the suspect into custody.
God help me.
You got anything? What do you got?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't
I got
know?
knives and stuff, but that's it.
Stay right there.
Like I had a Bible. I have a Bible with me. Dude, listen. I just stole that.
Okay.
Tragically, almost exactly 1 year after this incident, Christopher Gaylor was killed in a separate automobile accident. This case underscores the unpredictable dangers of high-speed pursuits and the devastating consequences that can arise from reckless attempts to evade law enforcement, compounded here by the extremely hazardous act of transporting gasoline in a backpack during the flight. We join this footage already in progress. The officer is following a dark-colored sedan at night on the interstate. Speeds are initially around highway limits but begin to decrease. Watch closely as the officer determines the vehicle is not going to comply with the standard traffic stop. The officer now activates emergency lights and sirens, signaling the driver to pull over. However, the vehicle fails to yield. Pay attention to the driver's continued movement at relatively low speeds, the radio traffic indicating the location, and the officer's perspective as they navigate traffic while pursuing.
Get out of the car! Get out! Keep your hands up!
After several minutes and passing multiple potential safe-stopping locations, the officer determines the need to end the pursuit decisively. The officer utilizes vehicle contact, often referred to as a pit maneuver or simply bumping, to immobilize the suspect vehicle as it slows near an exit area. The officer immediately transitions to a high-risk stop protocol.
Hands on top of your head and lace your fingers. I don't care about what's in your hand. Cross your feet. Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
With the vehicle stopped and the officer issuing commands at gunpoint, the driver now exits the vehicle. Observe the compliance sequence as the driver follows instructions to move away from the car and assume a position for arrest. A backup officer arrives promptly to assist in securing the subject.
You should stop.
I was about to pull over the gas station.
You don't get that option.
I already told you that I was trying to pull over somewhere safe for us all.
And that in the definition of that right there is fleeing. You don't get that choice. The place I tried to stop you originally was safe enough. It is safe for you.
The incident begins shortly after 1 a.m. on the 13th of October, 2022. Trooper Joseph Killian observes a motorcycle stopped at an intersection. As the light turns green, the motorcycle remains stationary before slowly proceeding. The trooper follows.
Go ahead and show me 1037. Asher Avenue and up Howdy Way Street, speeds 80.
The suspect immediately flees, initiating a pursuit. Trooper Killian radios dispatch, reporting the chase is underway on Asher Avenue. Speeds quickly climb well above the posted limit as the motorcycle navigates through nighttime traffic and intersections.
Still on right after.
10-4.
COPSCAM, that's headed.
The pursuit now moves towards Interstate 630. The motorcycle operator enters the eastbound ramp, continuing to flee at extremely dangerous speeds, now exceeding 100 miles per hour on the highway.
630 east.
Copy 630 east ramp. 6-0, I'm 10-4. 846. Finish, 30 east or 30 west.
Actually, now I'm primary. Call it.
10-4, 30 east. Coming up to the south interchange. Passing Broadway right now.
Copy, Vance Broadway.
Looks like a black male, green backpack, black helmet.
Now heading on to the I-40 West ramp connecting from I-30, the suspect takes exit 152 for Camp Robinson Road, Highway 176. The pursuit transitions back onto surface streets, still traveling at speed.
Copy, coming out of on leaving.
Taking 152.
Taking 152 exit.
Coming up on Highway 176.
Coming out on 176.
Northeast now. He's driving onto oncoming traffic right now.
Copy, northbound, Camp Robinson.
Turning off Highway 176 onto Allen Street and then quickly onto Chandler Street, the suspect loses control in a residential yard and crashes the motorcycle. He immediately attempts to flee on foot as Trooper Austin Duncan Flemister arrives alongside Trooper Killian.
He's on foot. He crashed out.
As troopers close in, the situation takes a horrific turn. The gasoline the suspect was carrying in his backpack ignites, engulfing him in flames. Troopers react instantly, utilizing a fire extinguisher while ordering the suspect to the ground.
All fire. Put your hands behind your back.
With the fire suppressed and the suspect, identified as Christopher Gaylor, in custody, medical aid is rendered. Despite a lengthy criminal history and being on parole at the time, Gaylor would recover from his burns and later plead guilty to felony fleeing, receiving 7 years of probation.
I got him off. He's not on fire anymore. We're 215. Start Angel. Stop moving.
Whoever that is, turn the siren.
We join this Arkansas State Trooper on patrol during nighttime hours on Interstate 630 in Little Rock. Ahead, the trooper identifies a white Chevrolet sedan and runs its license plate before initiating a traffic stop.
630 West of Barra with a white Chevy sedan, Arkansas, Adam Victor Ida 93 Sam, ABI 93S.
The situation immediately becomes highly dangerous. Instead of pulling to the shoulder, the driver brings the vehicle nearly to a complete stop in an active lane of the interstate, forcing other traffic to maneuver around them.
Get off the road!
55 98.
Although the driver is now moving, they fail to pull over to the designated shoulder area and continue driving at dangerously low speeds, significantly impeding traffic flow on the busy interstate.
Driver came to a stop in the middle of the interstate, told him to pull over to the right shoulder, and he's still going. We're 670 West, coming up on 430. Speeds are about 41.
For several minutes, the driver continues this slow progression down the interstate, still refusing to pull completely over despite the trooper's continued presence and emergency equipment. Finally, the driver maneuvers the vehicle onto the right shoulder. The trooper immediately exits and issues commands, taking the distressed driver into custody at the rear of the suspect vehicle.
Open the door. Open the door. Shut up.
Sorry. Sorry, señor. No, malo, no soy. Solo estaban de mi novio.
With the driver secured, assisting troopers arrive on scene. Attention shifts to identifying any passengers and conducting a further search of the driver and vehicle incident to arrest.
Hello, señor. No tengo nada. No tengo nada, mi señor oficial.
You can clear the neck. Can you start the next 1011?
Malo. No malo.
Anybody else?
¿Hacia dónde me dirige?
The primary trooper indicates he is concluding his body camera recording as the scene is now under control by multiple units.